Let's talk about a great cooking technique. One of my personal favorites, braising. Low and slow cooking with moist heat. Really brings out the best in beef. I'm Chef Michael Ollier with the Certified Angus Beef brand. Today we've got a chuck arm roast that I'm going to season heavily with salt and pepper. So it's a chuck arm or English roast, you might know it as. Really any big cut from the chuck is going to be great for braising. I season it heavily on both sides. Put some oil in a Dutch oven or any pan that you can put into the oven with a tight fitting lid. Once I know that's nice and hot, so this really is only going to take about 2 or 3 minutes on each side to get a good crust on it. So what does braising do? It really breaks down those muscle fibers so they're really nice and tender. And that takes some time over low heat is the key. You don't want to use extra virgin olive oil for this technique. So a good oil to use would be a vegetable, canola, or a peanut oil, something that really can handle the high heat. So after about 2 or 3 minutes on each side, I've got good caramel color. I'm going to pull that roast out, set it on a clean plate just for a few minutes while I add in some vegetables to really round out the flavor. I've got a classic combination. We call it mirepoix. Could be onions, carrots, and celery. Really stir those up. And I want to take all that flavor from the roast that I just put in there and get the caramelization to happen also on that mirepoix. We also add in tomato paste to really bring it all together and really bump it up a little bit. Keep that stirring for a little while, a minute or two really, so you can get the vegetables to start sizzling. Now let's take a look at the bottom. So we've got these bits on the bottom that we really want to capture and be part of the full flavor in the braise. We do that by what we call deglazing. So I add a little bit of red wine, and you'll notice that at the bottom it'll start to come clean. That's classic deglazing. I'll add some beef stock and really now bring to that liquid together, almost like a stew. I'll put that chuck arm roast back in. And to be a classic braise, you want about halfway filled with liquid. So I'm adding a little more beef stock. I'm going to put this lid on, and we'll go right into the oven, tight fitting lid, oven proof, and this is going to go in a 225-degree oven for about 5 hours. So that's really classic pot roast, low and slow technique. So after 5 hours of low and slow braising, the result, classic pot roast. Take a look at how tender that is. That's fall off the bone comfort food. Looking for more recipes and tips, go to CertifiedAngusBeef.com for this specific recipe. Until next time, I'm Chef Michael Ollier with Certified Angus Beef.